always clap until they get back to their seat. We are now at the point, or before we go any further, table topics vote. At the bottom of your little slip, we have a thing on there where you can nominate your best or your favorite table topic speaker. So if you could please fill out that little ballot, fold it up and pass it back to the back of the room to Jack so he can tabulate those votes for the end of the contest, or the end of the meeting. Next, we're going to hear from our table topics evaluator, and he's going to let us know how our speakers did. Please help me welcome Mark.
Madam Chairman, Table Topics Master, Area Governor, fellow class prisoners, and welcome guests. That's quite a list. Let's start at the top. Greg, Tom Hanks. He was demonstrating perfectly one of the techniques used in Table Topics, in that if you have no idea what to say, just take the topic and change it to something that you do know about. Greg, not a movie buff, didn't like movies, but he knew Seattle, he knew the Seahawks, so therefore there's your strong point to go to. So when you're up here speaking, he just did a perfect demonstration of how to do that. His speaking voice was clear and strong, little tiny bit of clasping there, I noticed. You like putting the hands together, that's okay. And used his space well. Lots of engaging, asking questions of the audience, and also used it as a nice demonstration and tutorial, if you like, on table topics, so excellent. Alan, the worst movie. Again, came up, and I don't think you had a clear idea about what your worst movie was, but you had this lovely story about a date, and brought that in, and also engaged the audience. Talking directly to the Table Topics Master, looking around, using the space really nicely, very professional, very competent use of language. So excellent again. I can't think of any particular constructive criticism, perhaps a little bit of use of the wide hands, quite a lot, but I actually found that quite engaging. Thank you. Mark, he was brilliant.
I can do the evaluation on Mark.
Excellent, please do. I was a little stymied by being chosen to. Thank you.
Mark came up here with great enthusiasm, as you can still see it right now. And he has great vocal variety, up and down in volume, and in tempo, and in tone. His eye contact was generally pretty good, but he did favor this side of the room a bit, and also the ceiling at times. But generally, he was pretty good at that. That was about the only spot I'd say that he could improve. But I loved his gestures all over the place. Had great variety of them. His arms all over, doing different things, and his face is animated. So I think he did a fabulous job on the table topic today.
Well, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Chris, favourite actress, Emma Stone. Nice delivery. It was, I think you were a little bit nervous because you came in at about 5,000 miles an hour. You came like an express train, but when I was listening to you and breaking it down in my head, what you were saying was actually really good. If you just slowed yourself down a little bit, it would have made the speech a little bit longer and probably had a little bit more impact. If you're feeling yourself speed up, one of the things to do is just simply stop. Have a little pause and then carry on. You don't have to fill every single space with a sound. Excellent delivery, good speaking voice, and you positioned yourself. So for a first-time speaker, good job. I'm not too sure of your name. Was it Chris again? Colin. Let's see. I got the right name. Started off a little bit softly, and I think you came out here and you were a little bit soft and a little bit quiet, and then you kind of got into it and you worked into it and you started using little lists of things, little litanies of descriptions, and it really came almost like a poetic little speech. So I was really quite impressed from the start when I thought, oh, this guy's really nervous, but you kind of grew into it, and it became. And I like the rhythm that you put into your speaking. So fascinating. I'd like to hear you speak more. So that's a great start. And I believe that's that, so I shall hand back to the chairman.